It all happened so fast. One day the world was just the world, but then there was a shift. The next day, the world as we knew it was just a memory. For us, for the survivors, life went on. We saw what remained of the world in a whole new light. A new, different, terrifying, dark light. Hey. You blacked out again when we got to the top of the stairs. I checked all the rooms, and except for a few boxes downstairs, this place is practically empty. Whoever was living here before knew about the virus, made like a tree, and got the hell out of here. Anyway, we can stay here for the night. It's drafty in here. But it's better than being outside, right? We're almost out of matches. But we'll adapt. Just like we have been. How's your arm? You took a bad fall. It could be worse. One of those things could have eaten it off. Bad joke. Thankfully, it's only a scratch. A really deep, bloody scratch, but a scratch nonetheless. We can deal with that. How's your head? Well, you blacked out. Twice now. Can you, look at the top of this? With just your eyes. Yeah. To the left, to the right, diagonal. Look into the light directly. Your pupils aren't constricting, which means you probably got pretty serious concussion. Trying to remember how to treat a concussion. I know that I learned this in first aid training when I was 12. Plenty of rest. Done. Ice. Could be problematic. And, to quote the textbook directly, wherever possible, avoid stressful situations. Oh. I'm gonna go downstairs and see if I can find something to help with your arm. I'll be back. Hey, starting to think you were out cold again. You know, up until today, I had never seen anyone black out the way you did when you fell. Of course, up until today, I've never had to carry someone who blacked out the way you did when you fell. But never mind that. You survived. I survived. It was a good day. Look what I found when you were sleeping. I mean, it's not too sour, so I think it'll do the job. Here, smell. What the hell are you doing? This is the closest thing we've got to surgical spirits, and you're just, what, gonna drink it all and have maybe a few minutes of a buzz so you could forget that we're in a perpetual living hell? Seriously. Sometimes I wonder how you survived this long. Keep your arm elevated. Oh, that's the only way it's gonna stop the blood flow. I found some rags downstairs, so I'll start preparing to dress your arm. I'm sorry I snapped at you. When I get scared or worried, I react in anger. Got me into a lot of trouble when I was younger. Plus, it doesn't help that I've got this resting face, which in its natural state looks really less than pleasant. So even when I wasn't upset, I would look upset if I wasn't smiling. And Mama would accuse me of being upset. Then I would get upset because she was accusing me of being upset. Vicious cycle. I told you that Mama was the first person I saw to shift, right? Yeah. I was so unprepared. We all were. But Mama knew. She knew there'd be an outbreak. I didn't listen. I just thought it was the media blowing a few anomaly cases out of proportion just to get a story. I need to put the spirits on your arm now, okay? I'll count from 3, but you really have to do it because it's the only way to at least try to keep out infection. Look, I know it's gonna sting. Probably a lot, but we have to do it. You have to do it. Okay, I'll count from 10. But no longer than that, okay? Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here, squeeze my hand. Squeeze my hand, it's okay. There. Hard part's over. You've never seen someone shift before, have you? It goes by really fast. You'd think they'd die first, right? But they don't. After Mom's attack, we thought she was gonna be okay. You know, she was smiling and making jokes and just being Mama. But then all of a sudden she was doubled over in pain, just screaming. And there was nothing we could do. There was nothing I could do except just watch. And then as fast as it started, it just stopped. And she stood up. And she looked at me. But there was something different, you know? There was no recognition in her eyes. And I knew she wasn't my mama anymore. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything will be just fine. Everything's gonna be okay. I've got you here. Everything's gonna be just fine. Everything's gonna be just fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I've got you. I've got you. I've got you. Hi. Thank you so much for joining me. You drifted off again. It's a symptom of a concussion. But you'll just keep getting plenty of rest and you'll be just fine. You have to be just fine. You know I couldn't do any of this without you, right? Like, I wouldn't have lasted this long without you. You know that, right? I know a lot of times I can come across as kind of cold and uncaring, but I do care. You're my only friend now. And even if you weren't my only friend, even if you weren't the only person I have left in this godforsaken world, I still can't lose you. Every time I think I can't survive another second, you're the one who's gotten me through the day. The only reason I even want to stay alive is because of you. I just wish that there was some way that I could make all of this better. If for no one else but for you. Anyway, I know that we promised each other we would never talk like this, but I needed you to hear it just once, okay? How's your arm? Good. I'll just keep resting and... What's that? Oh. The song I was humming earlier was a song that my mom used to sing to me. Brings good memories. I've found that it's pretty important to remember that we still have those. So, yeah, I can sing it for you, I guess. Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore trees. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you miss me. While I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream. Stay here, okay? I'll be right back. I promise. was fine. It was just a raccoon. Or a squirrel or something. It's fine. Just try and get some rest now, okay? So we can just keep pushing forward tomorrow. Okay? Yes. Yes, I can keep singing. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you miss me. While I'm alone and blue as can be, dream a little dream of me. Dream a little dream of me. Are you awake? Just hold me tight and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you miss me. While I'm alone and blue as can be. I'm so sorry. Oh.